My question is this. In my friend circles, there are a lot of us experiencing what we've coined, synchronicities or God's winks, or because I know that there are I don't believe in coincidence. I believe in confirmation. But a lot of us are seeing like repeating numbers, 222, 1111, 333, 444, 1010, 1212, at many, it's not just me, it's like a whole community of people that I know are all like greatly aware of this secret, I guess, phenomenon amongst us. And it's beyond just the numbers, it's certain sightings and visits, or, it's just kind of magical. It's a magical time. But what would you say, what would you attribute this experience to? Because I know so many people that are having this experience right now.
See, numbers and number systems have been invented by human beings, all right? We made up the numbers. Because we have 10 fingers, we made 10 an important number, and the zero came from India, you know that. The zero was invented in India, and the number system evolved out of that. In India, we see that zero is the only true number because that always exists. Rest we made up. 1, 2, 3, 4 made up by us. Zero has always been there. It's the natural existence, there is a zero. There are many, many things which are zero. But 1, 2, 3, 4 we make it up. How far can we count? It depends, A child will think 10 means it's like a big number in a child's mind. Well, now you can say a million or a billion, now these days everybody's saying a zillion. I don't think most people understand what's a zillion, but people keep using it. So about coincidence of numbers, one aspect, I'll just cover it in two different ways. One aspect is there are only 9 digits. So repetition is very obvious because there are, 7 billion people and there are only 9 digits. How many times will it repeat itself? Naturally, it will repeat itself many, many times. But at the same time, if there are 2 people close to each other, let's say there are 2 people who love each other. Now, it may so happen, at a given moment, if one person is thinking of a certain thought, the other person is also thinking of the same thought. See, one person is picking a number which is 3, the other person is also picking number 3 because certain cohesiveness can easily happen with life. Not only with human beings, it can even happen with other creatures, it can happen with trees, it can happen with other animals. Among trees and animals also, this is very much there, much more than human beings. It is very little among human beings because there is too much of intellectual thought in the human being. In the other animals, there is not so much thought, so their synchronicity is way better than that of human beings. Because they experience life chemically or by smell. So because of that, there is a much more cohesive synchronicity among other creatures. For example, if a group of wild elephants come and start grazing on a particular species of trees, within 20 minutes, all the other trees in that region belonging to that species, their leaf will go bitter and they'll turn mildly poisonous. Because they have communicated, we are being eaten up, you do something, they will all turn bitter. The elephants know about it. So because the elephants know about it, they will graze quickly in one place and then they will not even bother to graze the next tree and the next tree because they know they would have turned bitter. And they will go far away and again start eating. So, even among trees, there is such synchronicity. If human beings hit a pitch among themselves, good for them, but don't give too much significance to it because then you will start imagining a whole lot of things which are unnecessary. But is there synchronicity with life? Of course. Otherwise, so many things wouldn't happen. There are lots of studies which clearly show this, and in the yogic system we call this samskriti. What samskriti means is, there is something called as, learning because of the atmosphere. You're not being actually taught anything. Just because a certain family has certain skills, even the children born in that family, just almost like they're born with those skills, they just adapt. It is just in the air somewhere, the skill. They just pick it up. They have made studies of various people and animals, mice. They have noticed that this is possible, that learning can just happen out of contact. So, there is synchronicity with life, otherwise life would not exist. But it should not be overdone in our minds, that's all.
One question I keep thinking about is, if there were no numbers in life, we didn't know the concept of numbers, would I be more in rhythm with nature and life?
Namaskaram, Prasoon. I know you are a magician of words, you don't like numbers Well, once you say me and you, well, there are two. Or even if you say myself, then there is one. Once there is one, then 10, 100, 1,000, million is just a natural consequence of that. So the moment you say me, you already created a number. The number is not only about how old are you, what time is it, when did I sleep, when did I wake up, it's not just about that. You and me itself are two numbers. So myself itself is a number. The only way to be beyond numbers is called as shunya. Yoga means no number. Why yoga means no number? Means the word yoga essentially means union, which means it is the science of how to obliterate the boundaries of your individuality. Obliterating the boundaries of your individuality means the first basic number, one, that is me, is obliterated. Once you take away one, what is a million or a billion or a zillion? Means nothing, everything is a zero. So, yoga means obliteration of numbers. Yoga means union. Union means no you and me, no many, there is just one. But there is not one, there is none. So, this is referred to in many different ways. It's called as shunya, it is called as Shiva, which means actually that which is not. That which is not cannot have numbers, only that which is has numbers. So, numbers are a natural consequence of physical existence. Only when one transcends the physical existence, there is a numberless existence. When we say something is limitless, we are also saying it's numberless. When we say something is boundless, we are also talking about no boundaries. No boundaries means there is no one or two. So numberless existence is possible only when there is an absolute state of yoga or union. That's what we're trying. This is my effort in my life, to take people into that experience of numberlessness. But keep the magic of words going, Prasoon. Magic of numbers is also beautiful in the form of mathematics as magic of words are. So both words and numbers are not two different things, because there is one word means there will be many words. There is number one means there will be many numbers. All this is a consequence of physical manifestation of existence. If one transcends the physical, then we use the most corrupted word, spiritual. What spiritual means is a numberless existence. Yoga is essentially understanding, aligning your system with the cosmic geometry. See, in the yogic system, we see the body as 114 chakras, 72,000 nadis meeting in 114 junctions, which are called as chakras. Out of these, 2 are outside your body, 112 inside the body. Of this 112, there are 4 about which you don't have to do anything. They are like that. If other things work, they will flower by themselves. So there are only 108 with which you can work. So 108 has become significant. If you wear any beads, people wear 108 beads, if they say a mantra, 108, because these are the 108 chakras that you need to work with. This 108 number is significant, and you will see it in the East, everything is 108 because the diameter of the sun and the distance between the earth and the sun is 108 times. The diameter of the moon and the distance between the moon and the earth is 108 times. The diameter of the earth and the diameter of the sun is 108 times. And in this body, there are 108 chakras that you can work upon. So the cosmic geometry, I can go into a lot of arithmetic which will match with your human system. And these things we have been conscious of, and that is how we came up with 84 basic asanas. Out of these 84, if you do 21 of them properly and you just master one, your system will get aligned with the cosmic system. Once it's aligned, everything that you need to know about the cosmos is right here.
தேவர் முதல் காணாத திருநடந்தந்தாண்டு கொண்டு ஏவாம்